Hi, everybody. This is your friend Daniel Hutchins. We're back again for another article discussion. Yes, another article discussion from our friends Comic Book Resources. Okay, so today from Comic Book Resources, we're starting off with Star Wars. Yes, Star Wars. Star Wars Rise of Skywalker concept art had Chewbacca in Torturous Captivity. Newly revealed artwork from the Rise of Skywalker Star Wars concept artist John McCoy depicted Star Wars at the mercy of the First Order. Okay, concept art from the 2019 Episode 9 Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker depicted Chewbacca in the clutches of the First Order. The artwork was shared by concept artist John McCoy, and some of his early images were produced for The Rise of Skywalker. The art was purposely rough and unfinished, but the figure of the Wookiee Chewbacca is unmistakable as he is hanging from restraints. McCoy says the art department was asked to design the machine that would be holding Chewbacca in that terrible stress position. With this instruction in mind, McCoy worked out to devise a very iconic and also a very unique pose for Chewie to behold in. Now, again, making shots memorable. Okay, everybody, related to this article, Star Wars confirmed redesign for the iconic dark side villain, the Grand Inquisitor. But we're not talking about that, we're talking about someone else. Okay, so, very interesting to know. The Rise of Skywalker, Chewbacca was captured by the Knights of Ren in the Pasana Desert and imprisoned by the Star Destroyer Steadfast. During the imprisonment, the torture scene was taking place. Although McCoy's early concept art shows unknown figures restraining Chewbacca, it's due to be that Kylo Ren himself was led to the torture and interrogations. Not only did this scene make the script, but according to Chewbacca actor Jonas Sertamo, it was actually filmed. Sertamo is not certain why the scene was cut from the final edit, but he suggested that it would either be too dark or didn't fit the movie to see Kylo Ren turn back to the light side once he became Ben Solo again. Now, according to the actor, the scene was difficult to film and described his scene partner Adam Driver as a truly sociopathic in the part of Kylo Ren. Concept artist Ryan Church also shared his illustration for that scene, which is said that has been one of the most intense, meaningful moments from the trilogy. Okay, so again, related to article, Star Wars reveals Kylo Ren and Rey moment between Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker. We're not talking about that, we're talking about something else. It is not unusual to see that Star Wars to produce concept art that doesn't make the cut on the screen or the final edit. But for season 2 finale of Mandalorian, series of concept art was produced to show the Jedi Master Plo Koon coming to aid Din Djarin and Grogu instead of Luke Skywalker. This was also created to keep the appearance of Skywalker a secret till that episode aired. Other concept art for Rise of Skywalker also depicted a different death scene for Leia Organa. In the movie, Leia passed away in Resistance based on A. John Kloss. Again, shortly after her guiding her son to redemption. However, the concept art showed Leia lying in her room on Tantive 4, the same shift where audiences were first introduced to her in the 1977 New Hope. Okay, Rise of Skywalker and the rest of the Skywalker saga can be streamed on Disney Plus. Okay, everybody. So that's what's going on with the concept art with the Chewbacca and Torturous Captivity. I figured I'd fill you guys in on that. And again, time check right now is only 4 minutes, so we're going to keep going. Okay, we're going to go back to the main part of CBR, and we're going to try to find some new things, right? Right. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna be okay. Do you want to know more about Avengers? I can tell you more about the Avengers. The Avengers Endgame had almost involved an Agents of Shield crossover. The voice effects, or visual effects studio Cantina Creative shared an unused Avengers Endgame design where it included the Agents of Shield villain Daniel Whitehall's scrapped cameo. This was 13 hours ago. Okay, everybody. So new resurfaced visual effects or voice effects designs confirmed that Avengers Endgame almost featured a callback to the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. The unused voice effects or visual effects were created by Cantina Creative, which is a computer screen display company during the Avengers Endgame time heist. Brief and Scene was reported by the Direct, which is a news place. One of those scenes has clearly showed Daniel Whitehall, Ronald Reinhardt, a high-ranking member of Hydra, who's plagued Phil Coulson and his team in the event in his team of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Now, from season 2, the finished film only showed two of the Cantina Creative's screen designs on full. Now, again, guys, keep in mind, this is an unused art that might have been used for the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Now, again, one feature in Whitehall among the 8 has ended up on the cutting room floor. Okay, just like we said formerly with the Rise of Skywalker stuff that was unused, there also was Endgame stuff that was unused. Okay, guys, the latest article, Robert Downey Jr. reveals Iron Man rejected final lines from Endgame. We're not talking about that, we're talking about something else. You can also read from Reed Diamond on Twitter. He tweeted, "Wow, mystery why they called to check the availability has been solved. Thank you. Oh, and Hail Hydra." Okay, so again, it's from the MCU Wiki. It's really cool. It was posted on March 20th. Again, guys, actor Reed Diamond, who played Whitehall Reinhardt, has since seen the Marvel Studios director Anthony and Joe Russo, otherwise known as the Russo brothers. They have considered having his character appear more prominently in Endgame, but now the mystery as to why they weren't had been solved. Diamond tweeted, "Although Daniel Whitehall dies in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 2, Episode 10, what they became from the Avengers Endgame time travel plotline could conceivably have been allowed Diamond to reprise his role during the scenes set from the past." Okay, everybody. So when we know, again, Whitehall making a cameo in the fourth Avengers film could have helped solidify the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and their uncertain status within the wider parts of the Marvel Cinematic Universe canon. While this also showed the early MCU continuity, the later seasons broke away from that about the whole Hydra thing and again introduce the young lore. Again, the spark claim about the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is no longer canon, although some fans have devised theories regarding how it fits in with the MCU timeline. Now, since we finally have it now on Disney Plus again. The latest article, Marvel Hawkeye, which Avengers Endgame scene kick-started the Disney Plus series. We're not talking about that, we're talking about something else. Again, the Avengers Endgame's ultimately scrapped in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. crossover. Again, the movie did contain a nod to another show, The Agent Carter, which also starred James Darcy, briefly returned Edwin Jarvis. This firms up the series' equally dubious position with also the continuing universe. This was the first time Marvel Studios had showcased a character from television properties to the big screen. But it would not be the last, guys. It would not be the last. Now, more recently, Troy Cox, Matt Murdock Daredevil showed up in Spider-Man No Way Home, despite his questionable continuity surrounding his new reboot of his Daredevil series. This led fans to reconsider the canonicity of Daredevil as a show in a series, due to the fact that there are in development of making a season 4. Now, along with the other Marvel series, first was released on Netflix. This was previously believed to exist outside the core MCU canon. Now, again, reports say Daredevil reboot is on the way, in development somewhere, and to clear up the uncertainty about the Man Without Fear has factored into the wider MCU tapestry. The Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 1 through 7 are now streaming on Disney Plus, and you can also go back and watch Avengers Endgame. Okay, guys. So again, let me know your thoughts about that. How there was almost a part where they almost had the crossover with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in Avengers Endgame. Okay, guys. So time check right now is almost 10 minutes. But right now I gotta use the bathroom, and I'll be back. Okay, guys, now I'm back. I just had to use the bathroom. So, I just wrapped up actually. The last thing I talked about was Avengers Endgame, how it almost involved the crossover with the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Since we just talked about that right before we used our bathroom, we are now going to be talking about some more stuff. Yes, we are going to be talking about some more things, guys. Okay, you want to know more about Harley Quinn? I can tell you more about Harley Quinn. Okay, Harley Quinn has gone full Batman while done in her classic suit. Okay, so Harley Quinn, number 13, the Clown Princess, gets back to her roots while acting like Batman, though she breaks the cardinal rules of the Dark Knight. Okay, everyone. Harley Quinn has appeared to be a brutal vigilante similar to Batman from this new book. She also takes that to the next level. Previews from the writer Stephanie Phillips and also artist Riley Rossamo and their Harley Quinn number 13 also shows someone who looked like Harley taking on criminals in a classic clown princess attire. Her inner dialogue read something like that of Robert Pattinson's Dark Knight would jot down while listening to Nirvana. Okay, so in the Batman, we know Harley is shown by killing her targets and using guns, but she seems to be ignoring the Batman rule, indicating that isn't Harley at all. There's more evidence suggesting that throughout the preview of her solicitation. Okay, related to this article, Harley Quinn is about to become the DC Universe's premier vampire slayer. But we already talked about that in another discussion, so we're not talking about that. Okay, according to the solicitation written by Harley's point of view, the upcoming issue will force her to face one very murderous vigilante. Again, the police are convinced Harley is the killer, but again, ending of Harley Quinn number 12, which was the former, had also featured a similar gun-toting character, who seemed to kill the title former antagonist, Keepsake. Another hint to the Harley's innocence was her speech bubbles featuring her supposed inner dialogue, or different from those her narration is normally portrayed from her series. Okay, if Harley is being flamed, it wouldn't be the first time because this has happened to a Batman ally. Now in Nightwing 2021 Animal 1, this past this past holiday, or sorry, past November, Red Hood was impersonated by Clayface. Vigilante seemed to have reverted back to his murderous route. Now we know the villain had took on Jason Todd's attire from the Red Hood Outlaw series last year. It also required Nightwing and Red Hood to team up to take them down. Okay, so the latest article, Harley Quinn reveals which Robin she thinks is the worst. But we're not talking about that, we're talking about someone else. Whether Harley would have any outside help from the Batman family, or her impostor problem seemed to be seen. But she's now considered the close ally to this group. Now she is trusted to go undercover in Arkham Tower to the current Shadows of the Bat story arc from Detective Comics, coinciding with the final issue of the Shadows of the Bat, which actually marks Detective Comics 1058, which released on the same day as Harley Quinn number 13. Okay, preview and solicitation from the image you can see below. Okay, that's not that bad. Okay, lots of different images of her, of course. And Harley Quinn number 13 is written by Stephanie Phillips, art by Riley Rossamo, and it's only $4 in the US. The variant is $5, but the regular book is $4. It actually is 32 pages and it's on sale. It was on sale today. It was actually on sale today. Okay, it's a whole new year for Harley Quinn. We've learned the ins and outs of Gotham's lovely sewage system, made some unexpected friends along the way, but to meet their very own murderous new vigilante roaming the street. A homicide detective convinced the killer, but acclaimed Spice World 1997 film was being a single stream platform. Other than this, I'm totally fine. Year 2 starts off with a new arc, brand new character, and all new, too familiar faces to the past who maybe aren't so happy to see me again. Okay, so again, let me know your thoughts about that new Harley Quinn book. I think it's really cool. And like I said, it comes out today. It comes out today to your comic book stores, guys. It comes out today. Okay, so we're going to be talking about another thing. If we can find another thing. We're gonna try to see. We're gonna see if we can find something else. Alright. We're gonna see if we can find someone else from our friends' comic book resources. Okay, everybody. We're still looking. Yes, we are still looking. Uh, uh, uh. Okay. Alright, we're looking. Okay. You want to know more about the Birds of Prey? I can tell you more about the Birds of Prey. Okay, DC now hinted at a new Birds of Prey roster. Okay, what's going on with the Birds of Prey from DC? That's a good question, because the new team is featuring Lady Shiva, Miracle Molly, Katana, and Ghost, all appearing for Batman Urban Legends number 16. This was a couple hours ago. The Birds of Prey are back with a new roster. The variant cover of the upcoming Batman Urban Legend number 16 shows the team has latest selection of crime fighters in their glory. Lady Shiva, Miracle Molly, Katana, and Ghost make up this new team, as seen on Derek Chu's variant cover. Now, the story with the issue is written by Che Grayson and penciled by Serge Kuna. The third part of the tale begins with Batman Urban Legends 14. Little about it is known, but the latest iteration of the birds at the moment, aside from the fact that Lady Shiva and Katana are both leaders. They also work out from what they forced this motley crew to learn the meaning of teamwork. Okay, everyone. So, related to this article, how Nightwing has literally fridged Barbara Gordon. But we're not talking about that, we're talking about something else. Okay, everybody. The new Birds of Prey roster in the Batman Urban Legends is unique because previous rotations of their team have always included either Black Canary, Barbara Gordon, or again, some other people, again from 1995, in one-shots written by Chuck Dixon. The Birds of Prey formed when Dinah Lance formed a partnership with Barbara Gordon and working full-time in her guise we know the computer hacker Oracle. Okay, so Huntress later joined the team as a member, but aside from the core trio, the Birds of Prey have also seen memberships from Big Bertha, Black Alice, Hawk Girl, Hawk and Dove, Lady Blackhawk, Poison Ivy, Power Girl, Starlin and Strix, Harley Quinn, also from this 2020 film, and Catwoman, also been associated with the Birds of Prey from a time, including an episode in the cartoon series we know, Batman Brave and the Bold. Okay, so the latest article, Star Wars Ahsoka series adds Birds of Prey Mary Elizabeth Weinstein. But that's something else we're not talking about. Then, both Lady Shiva and Katana have served on Birds of Prey team in the past. Their connection might also explain why this pair is leading the latest incarnation. Shiva had joined the team in 2006 Birds of Prey number 92 under a moniker Jade Canary. Katana was a member since 2011 with the New 52 rosters. Because you remember in 2010 there was the New 52. Now, making her debut in issue number 2, Miracle Molly, the cyberpunk-inspired technology expert created former Batman writer James Tynion IV by his Fear State story arc, which had just concluded the Fear State, the new face of the team, and Ghost, a teenage thief created by Ortega, about a story of the ghost in the night, which also appeared in issue 15 of the 2021 incarnation of the Legends of the Dark Knight. Okay, everybody, Batman Urban Legends number 16 comes out into comic book stores on June the 14th. Yes, on June the 14th, you can pick up your Batman Urban Legends 16. Okay, everybody, so that's what's going on with the Birds of Prey. So just figured I'd fill you guys in with that. Okay, we're going to try to talk about one more thing. Yeah, we're going to talk about one more thing, and then I'm going to wrap this up. Okay, everyone, we're going to keep on looking. Keep on looking, keep on looking, keep on looking. And as you probably noticed, I turned my TV off earlier. Okay, so we're going to keep looking, guys. Keep looking. Okay. Um, you want to know more about Black Panther? I can tell you more about Black Panther. Black Panther is about to become one of Marvel's biggest traders. Okay, Black Panther is long sworn to protect Wakanda, but the superhero from Marvel might be fine doing a challenge that's been labeled him a traitor to his country. Okay, 7 hours ago, everyone. There are spoilers from Black Panther number 4, which is available by Marvel. The protector of Wakanda is about to find himself at odds in his own country after he's been labeled as a traitor and is forced to make a new path for himself. In the June 2022 solicitations by Marvel Comics, the publishers revealed Wakanda could be heading to a potentially dangerous chapter of history after Black Panther was thrown out of his country by a group of military leaders. Now, we know the plot synopsis for Black Panther 7 also reads that the Haytut Zerazus has taken control of Wakanda. Again, the Black Panther branded as a traitor, the future of the nation is in a crossroad. Now, again, to clear his name and protect his people from his own mistake, T'Challa has to reckon with his legacy, starting with his acknowledgement the leadership is only as strong as the faith he's following. Okay, Black Panther and Storm's kids are the multiverse's most powerful next generation. But we're not talking about that, we're talking about someone else. Okay, so first appearing in 1999, we know Black Panther number 4 by Christopher Priest and Mark Terexa. The Haytut Zerazus was a group of secret police which established by King T'Chaka. Unlike the notable Dora Melody in Haytut Zerazus, the initially portrayed merciless killers are willing to torture and kill any enemy that might pose a threat to Wakanda. This group has been exiled from Reformation for their policies over the years, but Haytut Zerazus has since returned in Marvel current runs of Black Panther. Okay, the latest article, Black Panther T'Chaka's suspected killmonger father before he left Wakanda. But we're not talking about that, we're talking about someone else. Now, Black Panther himself is also getting through more significant change of late. Having recently returned to a trip to Morocco, we know the 2022 Black Panther number 4 finds his character without answer to the future in store for him, and his mysterious enemies began to uncover the country's sleeper agents. Worried that, again, this might be one of the attacks, T'Challa is prepared to battle her until Shuri and Haytut Zerazus came rushing to stop them. They then taken away by this group for interrogation and her fate beyond currently unknown. This is not impossible because they can take control of this group and then push T'Challa out of the country for Black Panther number 7. Okay, now you kind of see where I'm coming from. So Black Panther number 7 comes from writer John Ridley, artist Stefano Landini, and cover artist Alex Ross. They again variant covers by Erica D'Orso and R.B. Silva. This issue also releases in June. Black Panther number 4 comes from Ridley, Juan K. Bell, and Ross, and again the variant cover by Stephanie Hans, Phil Noto, and Joshua Cassara. They are available now by Marvel Comics. Again, guys, let me know your thoughts. This is just our number wrap. I just figured I'd do a number 25 minute. And you guys have a great, great, great day. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.